Greetings everyone, Damien here from Slinky Gibbon Games, and today I'll be taking you through a player turn from Leviathan Rumble. We'll be playing as Mechanix DOS XP, facing off against Day at Zoma. Day at Zoma is faster than us, so has already taken their first turn. Thankfully they haven't gotten too close to us just yet. Day at Zoma is incredibly powerful in close combat, while we're much more suited to ranged attacks. First of all, let's roll the dice. It's not a great result, but we can make it work. Let's use this blue die to move. Because it's blue, we could move a second time, but for now this looks like a good spot. Our special ability allows us to increase a die by 2 when we're on a city tile, so let's do that. We could now use our other blue die to shoot with our barrage action. Because we've matched the die colour, the action would repeat, allowing us to do 2 damage to Day at Zoma. But let's try something else. We really want to deal as much damage as possible before the big lizard catches us. Instead, let's place this blue die on Reboot. This allows us to increase a die by the value of the die we just used. So, our yellow die will get bumped up to 5. Now, because we used a blue die, our next action will gain +1 range. We still don't have a high enough value on our yellow die to use our beam action, but we do have one last trick up our sleeve. Let's play the Atomic Lance card from our hand as an upgrade. We now have access to the action on this card. So let's put the yellow die on it and use it straight away. This action will normally deal 2 damage at range 4, but because we used a yellow die, it loses 2 range and repeats, effectively activating twice and dealing 4 damage instead of 2. Suffering -2 range would normally mean that we're too far away from our target, but because we use our blue die to reboot in the previous action, we gain +1 range, allowing us to fire twice on Day at Zoma. 4 damage, and we've removed an entire health die from our opponent. Not bad for a below average roll. Leviathan Rumble is all about trying to find those hidden combos to really deal out a devastating turn on your opponent. Even with a suboptimal roll, you can still find ways to take advantage of the situation. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to find out more about Leviathan Rumble, check out the links below.